Окей. Может, квест Кьюри сделаем? Чё Кьюри-то хочет, интересно? С Ньютоном Оберли. Ну, пойдем поговорим. Офигеть, снег что ли пошел? Секундочку.
Sounds like those raiders at Nortalia were quite a handful.
Похоже на снег, блин. Так, ну пойдем по квесту Кьюри.
Synth unit, you were scheduled for maintenance duty in SRB last night. Anything you'd like to report?
Nothing to report, sir. I carried out my duties, as usual.
Dr. Ao saw you accessing a terminal. You know you are not permitted to access terminals in that section. Is Dr. Ao mistaken?
Yes. I mean, no, he's not. But I was only...
What is it? Were you or weren't you accessing a terminal in SRB?
I was, but I swear it's not what it sounds like. I was cleaning the terminal, and it switched on by mistake. I was just shutting it down.
Was that a stutter? Have you developed a defect, unit? Maybe you need to be reset.
Sir, I assure you that won't be necessary. It won't happen again.
See that it doesn't. You don't want me to tell you twice. Now get back to your duties. Unit X688 speaks highly of your...
Hi. Your presence here is a great gift.
Понятно. Погоди, мне куда? Ниже, говорит. Угу.
What's going on?
Dr. Higgs and Dr. Loken have decided to protest your appointment as father's successor. They've taken control of the bioscience security systems and cut off our food supply.
Have they made any demands?
Not yet, but I expect they'll demand that you renounce all ties to the Institute.
Is there a way I can communicate with them?
As a matter of fact, there is. I can unlock the maintenance tunnel that leads to the bioscience observation room. From there, you should be able to communicate with Higgs and Logan. If you can't reason with them, you can use this holotape to access the command functions on the observation room terminal. That should give you some options. Just please, try to talk to them first. Use violence only as a last resort. Here we are. Just give me a
Can't
moment.
pick this.
There, it's unlocked.
Would need the key.
Только мы в прошлый раз отсюда открывались двери.
Engaging hostile.
Здравствуй.
Hitting damage.
Primary sensor critically damaged.
Да ё-моё. Что там турелище? Мы-то здесь уже ходили. Воу. Не надо было в лабораторию-то, вре. Не надо было. Можно было и так зайти. Секунду, почему-то у меня YouTube говорит, буферизация идет. Что YouTube начал моросить. Блин, экран. Сейчас перезайду. Что за буферизация появилась? Почему-то интернет плохо перестал работать. У меня погода беспонтовая стала. Я за городом живу. Как-то странно.
Aha! I thought I heard something. Made it past the guards, Impressive.
Dr. Higgs.
If you've come to change our minds, then you're wasting your time.
Can we talk about this?
Father chose not to talk to the Directorate before anointing you his successor. So how about I follow his fine example?
Father believes in me. The least you can do is give me a chance.
How could you hope to lead us when you hardly know anything about what we do? I'm sure you mean well, but you must see that it's an impossible task.
I'm under no illusion that this will be easy.
Your determination is admirable, if misguided. The truth is simply this. You have no idea what it means to be the director of the Institute.
Can't you at least give me a chance?
A chance? What do you think, Max?
Even the most fastidious researcher must sometimes take a leap of faith. I say let's give it a try.
Very well, then. Open the door, and let's return to the fold.
Since, abort command override and resume normal functions.
Don't have the key. Can't pick this. Would need
Вы
the key.
офигели? Откройте.
No way to pick this.
О, открылось. О, наладилась сеть. Нормально, без буферизации должно быть. Потери кадров, конечно, была немного, но незначительная.
I honestly thought
Dr. Oberly.
Bravo. I admit I was fearing for the worst, but I can see that I underestimated you.
I'm just glad they listened to reason.
Indeed. There is one further matter to discuss. Obviously, some kind of disciplinary action must be taken here. The question of what form it takes is up to you.
Казните их.
There's no need to drag this out. I believe they learned their lesson.
Your compassion and understanding speak well of you. I'll take that holotape back. I also wanted to offer you something as a more personal expression of gratitude. I know that your work often takes you to the surface where supplies are scarce. I gathered these items together for you. I think you'll find them useful.
Винт ментаны дал. Окей. Так, что там с отцом поговорить?
There's no need. Man enough to admit.
Ah, there you are. I cannot express how pleased I am. Our new guest is familiarizing himself with his surroundings. Yet he's already pointed out several inefficiencies in our methods. With his help, Phase 3 will be ready in no time. And it's all thanks to you.
I'm proud to help the Institute. Here's hoping it all pays off.
At this point, there is no doubt. It will succeed, and very shortly. There is one more part for you to play, and I think you might enjoy it. It is time to announce our presence to the Commonwealth, to request that they do not interfere with our plans. You should be the one to do it.
What kind of announcement are we talking about?
A broadcast. An announcement to the Commonwealth that the Institute is not to be trifled with. As the incoming director, that responsibility naturally falls to you. We've prepared some remarks for you to record. Once you're finished, we'll broadcast them to the entire Commonwealth. Use the microphone here and follow this script. It's quite simple. I'm sure you'll do fine, Mother.
For years now, you have suspected that the Institute still exists, that we are among you. It's true. But it's not the whole truth. We are here, and we are...
Ваши хозяева.
the future. Our superior technology represents the future of the Commonwealth. Today, we activate our nuclear reactor, ensuring that we will persevere long after the world above ground ceases to exist, ensuring that mankind has a future. We have no desire to interfere in the unimportant details of your daily lives. We simply insist that you do not interfere with Institute operations. To do so would result in dire consequences. Rest easy. Know that the future is in safe hands. and that mankind will thrive under our guidance.
Well, that was interesting. Now it's time to make sure that everyone hears it. How would you feel about making a little trip to Diamond City?
I could use some fresh air.
A quaint phrase, though I'm afraid the air there is anything but fresh. The radio station in Diamond City is listened to by many in the Commonwealth. If we'd like the people to hear what we have to say, it's the best way to reach them. Before we preempt their broadcast, we need to ensure it reaches the maximum range possible. I've been assured that the necessary parts are on site. You'll just need to install them to boost the broadcasting power. Report back when you're done. We should be ready by then.
Окей. Пошли в Даймонд Сити. Что-то, блин, квесты пошли эти. На побегушках, блин. Сходи туда, сделай то. Двоих синтов убил. Никто ничего не заметил, да, то, что я телепортировался.
Things with Scarlet didn't really, work out. But that's fine.
Ты офигел? Чё не получилось-то у тебя?
I'll need to find those radio parts.
Oh, hey. How are you?
Travis.
You think the radio sounds better these days? I'm not getting nearly as many complaints.
No wonder it isn't broadcasting at full power.
I haven't forgotten what you've done for me.
Okay, let's try this. Maybe this goes here. All right, in you go.
Oh, hey. How are you?
Чувак, я тебе сейчас усилил радиостанцию, ты в курсе? Ему наплевать, то что я у него тут похимичил. Блин, да издевается игра. Сходи то, сделай то.
From what I hear, that
Реактор института. Да. На таком реакторе недолго бы не прожили. На таких. это за костюмчик? Радиация минус 100. Ну и чё, все нормальные?
Enjoy your trip to the big city. It's done then? The transmitter has been modified.
I'm all set, but what about the reactor?
The initial round of tests is finished. All readings are nominal, so yes, I think we're ready. I'll let you do the honors. This, my friends, is the moment we've all worked towards. After all your effort, the time has finally come to start our reactor. No longer will we be forced to compromise to survive. No more will we need worry about outpacing our resources. My mother and I couldn't be more proud of what you have helped us accomplish. And we look forward to achieving even greater things in the future. The Institute is now truly mankind's best hope. Thank you. All of you.
Закрывай двери.
This
Звук пропадает. В камере реактора может наблюдаться высокий уровень радиации. Перед входом проверьте текущий уровень радиации. Настоятельно рекомендуем использовать средства защиты, независимо от уровня радиации. Уровень радиации. Внимание! При входе в реактор примените меры предосторожности, независимо от уровня радиации. Ничего.
you've made possible.
I did good work, didn't I?
Yes. Yes, you did. There's more work to be done before the Institute's future is guaranteed. The Directorate has convened a meeting about how to proceed. I'm not going to attend. You should be there as Director.
Теперь ты что будешь делать-то?
Someday, Mother. This will all be yours.
Уже же. Только что сказал, что это моё всё. Кстати, мне теперь можно лазить в этом компьютере? Нифига. Все еще нельзя. Не респанулись, да? Вещи.
May I be the first to welcome you, ma'am? We're looking forward to working with you.
Ну что, ребятишки? Что мне делать?
I'm happy to be here, Dr. Fillmore. I hope I do the position justice.
I'm sure you will. Right now, we're all here because it's finally time to stand up for ourselves.
Let's not be dramatic, Justin.
There's nothing dramatic about it. We're in a position to push back, to assert ourselves here. That's what we've talked about all along.
To bring you up to speed, obviously there are groups in the Commonwealth that stand in opposition to the Institute's goals. With the reactor now online, we have the ability to not only expand synth production, but to project power to a much greater degree.
Where are you going with this? What's the Institute's goal?
Well, the Directorate has agreed that steps must be taken to ensure our safety in the long run.
Let's not beat around the bush. The Directorate has agreed that the Brotherhood of Steel needs to be eliminated.
As the incoming director, we felt it important to inform you of the decision and get your thoughts on it. So, where do you stand?
If this has to happen, we keep the violence to a minimum. We're not out to destroy the Commonwealth.
Of course. It was never the intention to cause more harm than is necessary. As director, it's up to you and how we focus our efforts in achieving this goal. We'd like your input on what direction we should take. Do we increase synth production or focus on weapons development?
I've seen enough to know that weapons are the key to winning wars. Let's focus on weapons development.
As you wish. The advanced systems folks will get to work immediately. That's all we have for the moment. I believe Father wished to speak with you once our meeting concluded.
Being the director is a serious commitment. I hope you understand that.
Unit B592 is undergoing the reclamation process as we speak.
Все, отъезжает отец.
It must make you proud to see all the fun.
If you require maintenance,
Ты издеваешься? Мне опять бежать туда, да? А, не. Ты просто идешь
There you
пешочком.
are. You've met with the Directorate. I assume they made their intentions known? It was difficult for them to reach the decision to engage in open hostility. What about you? You agree with their decision?
I think it's a mistake to lash out at anyone.
It should be clear by now that if we wait, we will be destroyed. Acting swiftly is the only way to secure our position.
You know, Mother, it's no secret that you worked with the Railroad in order to first reach the Institute.
The depth of your involvement with them has been called into question repeatedly. I'm sure you can guess by whom. The question is, Where do you stand with them now? Do you count them amongst your allies?
Does it even matter? What are you getting at?
I think it's obvious. For the Institute's position in the Commonwealth to be secure, the railroad must be eliminated. Completely. As our primary above-ground operative and someone who has had previous contact with the railroad, you are in the best position to carry this out. So what I'm getting at, simply, is this. Are you willing to destroy them?
There has to be another solution here. Something less violent.
I'm afraid the time for hesitation has passed. We must act decisively, and we must act now. Will you do it?
Is this really necessary?
I'm afraid it is. I take no pleasure in it, but it must be done, for the sake of everyone in the Institute. And it must be done now. Are you willing?
Чё, уничтожаем?
I can take care of them.
Good. Good. I don't enjoy asking you to put yourself in harm's way, but this is so important.
Убить без домова. Я отсюда могу телепортироваться? Да.
Please, work with us instead of the Minutemen. The lives of many synths are at stake.
Рэндальф 3. Кюри, ты бы лучше это не смотрела. Погоди. Понятно, короче.
Continue to steal stupid stuff. Visual contact broken. You still well, madame?
Где Пам? Свалила. Пойдем в догонку за ней. Грустняшки. Ну ладно. иксы. У меня до сих пор еще воровство это считается. Мин. Мы так долго. Пальто. Мы так долго с ними дружили. Ну ладно. Окей. А Санктуари кто у меня лидер? Стопы. Блин, не помню. У меня Санктуари там какой-то, может, этот сидит. Напарник? Да, вроде бы не было напарника никакого. Дьякон, понятно. Я про тебя и забыл.
Someday, super mutants kill everything.
We make a hell of a team.
Humans.
Как-то так, да? Отойди отсюда. Пайпер скучает. Наверное, финал, да?
And so, the work is done. I am sorry. I know it was likely difficult for you.
It was tough, yeah.
I assure you that there was no other way. Their fanaticism wouldn't have allowed it. There is obviously one final threat the Institute faces.
What is it? What's this last threat?
Well, perhaps it's not that obvious after all. The Brotherhood of Steel covets technology, and has made it clear that we cannot peacefully
братство стали, я
They will
с
eventually
удовольствием
come for
пойду
us
пилить.
and attempt to take what we've spent so long creating. We need to destroy them before they can destroy us.
You're right. We take the fight to them.
I'm glad you agree. But the problem with the Brotherhood of Steel goes beyond the edges of the Commonwealth. It's not enough to destroy them here.
There are more of them out in the world, Mother. And they too will come for us.
We can defeat them now, we can defeat them again if we have to.
Possibly, yes. But it would be smarter to put an end to it now. We will show them that if they interfere with us, the very technology they value so highly will be turned against them. We will teach them that we can appear at a moment's notice, wherever we please, and they cannot ever stop us. They will know better than to ever interfere with us again.
You seem pretty convinced this will work.
The Institute is nothing if not thorough. Dr. Lee should be expecting you in her lab. She can fill you in on the details. Time is of the essence.
Кораблекрушение. О, сейчас будем дирижабль сбивать. Ну а чё, мы паладина уже завалили.
At last, we have power adequate to our needs.
Dr. Lee.
What can I do for you?
The Brotherhood needs to be taken down, and it needs to be done now.
All right. Calm down. Well, let's get to it. Dr. Orman, over here, please. It's time.
What now? I'm still working over the code that the robotics sent over. The algorithm is a mess. It's not even close to peak efficiency.
It would seem we've run out of time. Let's go. We're going to cover the basics of the operation as it stands now. Dr. Orman has done most of the prep work, so I'll let her explain.
Okay, thanks. Is this really exciting, or is it just me? So, you know that the Brotherhood's main operation is at the airport, right?
I'm aware of that, yes.
Okay, good. If they were a little less intelligent, we wouldn't even be talking about this. We'd have just swarmed them with synths. But they're not idiots. They've managed to generate an EM field that's messing with our ability to relay in.
So we just relay onto the airship and sabotage it.
Won't do us any good. There's no direct connection between their robot and the airship, so the immediate area around their encampment is a no-go. They don't, however, have the entire airport covered. We can relay you into a point at the edge of the airport, and then you can get in and take down the generators.
We'll have the element of surprise, if nothing else.
Exactly. You'll have surprise on your side. Should give you some time before they can organize a real defense. For every generator you take down, it means we can start relaying in synths, giving you even more of an advantage. And, oh! I almost forgot. Take these.
And these would be...
Oh, you'll like this. This thing, and I haven't come up with a good name for it yet, it basically deploys a beacon marker. Wherever they land, we can lock onto them and relay synths directly to that position. If there's a hotspot, you can drop synths right on it. We've only got a few of these, so put them to good use. Don't go tossing them into the bay.
Не выкидывайте, говорит, в море.
Okay, that's pretty good. I'm impressed.
I know, right? I mean, thanks. I thought it was neat. But still, it's just to help. Your real job will be to reach Liberty Prime. You know the deal with that, right?
It's the Brotherhood's giant robot.
Right. They think it's their ultimate weapon. We're going to show them it's ours. We've taken everything we know, made a few modifications based on what we think they've done with it in the past 10 years. And, this part was my idea, uploaded the whole thing into a modified synth, capable of delivering the virus directly into Liberty Prime. The little guy is going to be exposed and vulnerable, so you'll have to keep an eye on him. Make sure he doesn't get shot, you know?
I don't need some walking tin can to take them down.
Need? Maybe not. But we want to send them a message, right? Make sure they leave us alone for good. Turning Prime against them will do that. So your end goal is ultimately pretty simple. Get to the robot, then hold the position while the synth does his thing. Oh, and don't worry. We'll pull you out of there before everything explodes.
If you have any questions, now's the time to ask. Otherwise, they'll be waiting for you in the relay room.
No questions. Let's do this.
Very well. Good luck to you.
Окей, пошли теперь гасить братство. Телепорт же в этом. Через лифт. Забыл. Сейчас мы покажем им куски на матч.
Something's out there.
Кири нет.
I don't like this one bit. False alarm, I guess. Huh? Over here! To kill for honor and glory.
То вот этот робот. Чё, начнем? Блин, взяла, пригнулась. Сегодня как никогда точный. Покажи. Я моя. Покажи личка, Гульчатай. Юрий? Так Юрий. А чё она там стоит? Звездный капитан братства. Жесть, он ее. Вообще непонятно. Кто там так стреляет? Кьюри. Еще ни одну аптечку даже не захавал. Боже, вы такие точные. Здорово, Фигнером. Охренеть. Шоу-то практически все хп снял. Весь текстуру.
May not be alone. Enemy detected.
Да. Ребята-то, блин, серьезные. Все? Еще один остался где-то.
Why not a civilized discussion instead?
Понятно. Сюда не зайти.
Wait, what was that?
Провалился. Текстуру. его расхерачил. Ладно, пора надо имба-пушку брать. Нафига он крепкий. Может, обойдем? Кстати, тут мины должны быть где-то, да?
Found you.
Вот урод. Я ни хрена не вижу. Еще одна ракетница. Хедшот. Потненько. Не, мне кажется, если вот этой пушкой буду сейчас просто всех нарубать. Так, а нужно что? Маяк института можно кинуть, да? Ты что, поставь ее. Давай один раз хоть их клетку примем. А то за игру ни разу не применяли. Блин, а какой стелс-бой? Потерял. Эту штуку я хочу. Удачи. Ой, эта клетка уже не действует, офигеть.
The heck? What was that?
Где эта мразота?
Sniper has found this. That there is a lot more of this up here than I was led to believe.
What was that?
Кьюи, ты специально это делаешь? Такое ощущение, что-то не так делаю. Потому что они там сверху все появляются и появляются.
Can't hide from us.
Это лучший метод самоубийства. Секундочку. Блин, у меня гости пришли. Наверное, не доиграем этот раз. Fallout, это уже конец, короче. Жесть. Я даже не знаю. Я вообще правильно действую, ребят? Кто в курсе? Я сейчас просто психану, пойду возьму броню. За скелет, блин. Нифига его подкинуло. Может тоже так действовать. Что-то ему вообще хрень.
Can't see.
Ладно, ладно. Что-то новенькое.
There is something nearby. Dangerous. Combat is quite serious exercise.
Right here.
Сейчас опять гранатомет возьмет. Как наверх туда пойти? Вообще насрать на гранатомет. Жесть. Сейчас, если меня убьют, то буду заканчивать. Завтра пройдем. Сейчас обколемся всем возможным. Чё за хрень? Последний, что ли, это остался? Вон там еще внизу, да? Но это самонаводящая херня, вообще имба. Толстяка я вот не взял. Надо было толстяка брать. не подох. Какая снайперка нафиг. Мне нужно сопротивление урону и винт. Жесть. Что еще можно таким? Опять винтом? У меня такое ощущение, как будто они вообще не кончаются.
How thoughtful. I feel better now.
Wait, what was that?
Over here! The Brotherhood!
Почему это такой лох был? Другие были такие потные. У меня такое ощущение, сейчас приду на точку респауна, где они респаунятся. Мы заодно узнаем, они бесконечные или нет. Они в натуре откуда-то телепортируются. В принципе, у меня, если зависимость будет, у меня есть чем снять ее. Ну да. Расхерачил, что ли? Это ее надо было расхерачить в натуре. Я понял. Ой, и наши пошли. Это охотник? Да, это охотник. В инвизе. Так. А вы чё робота не... О, граната. Вы чё робота не хотите? Везунчик хренов.
So dangerous up here.
Или мне надо взаимодействовать с роботом? Отойди, Кьюри. Так, ну задание туда горит. Здесь наши пацаны начали.
Signs detected.
Где она? Гэвил уже. О, куда ты улетаешь? Ты просто так от меня не уйдешь. Ну все, я ж пилота убил. Падай. Где, блин? Прям рядом на меня шли упала, да? На меня хп сразу ни хрена нет. Не толкайся. Я своих захерачил. Плохая мысль, наверное, рядом прям бахать с собой. Мне интересно, только эти против меня будут? Или другие тоже? Если сейчас другие тоже, то это все заново надо будет проходить. У меня винт еще остался. Так, ладненько, ребят. Хей, здорово, Fallout 4, ура, что так мало людей на стриме? Да потому что Fallout 4 уже все видели, поэтому так мало людей на стриме. Я просто ради своего удовольствия играю. Ладненько, всем пока, до завтра. Завтра будем допроходить его. Я так понимаю, это последнее задание осталось. Так что оставим на завтра. Ладненько, всем пока-пока.